Hello, I'm Princess Serena, not Princess Serena, and today I thought I'd wear this shirt as a little nod to my first YouTube video on here because I'm going to show you my updated Wally pin collection. And I did not realize how much it has grown since I started this channel. Maybe I was a little spaced out, but as you can see, it is completely full to capacity. So I thought I would show my new ones and skim over some of my favorites that I already showed on this channel. If you want more detail about ones that I didn't talk about so much today, I will link my first Wally pin collection video above and below. And if you notice in this shot, there's a little bit of pins missing here because I'm going to show you these. I thought I would show you all the elements this packaging and these pins have. So without further ado, let's get into it. They are both in their little boxes, and as you can see, they are quite large in their size. FiGPiNs don't just make Disney pins, and they have made a ton before. More specifically, 417 before this, but this came out in 2020, so they made more since then. And these are what the backs look like. It opens up from the bottom, and then you just slide this guy out. And now it's in this little glass container that actually stands up. Some people choose to display them like this, and this is gorgeous. However, I'm putting it on my pin board, so let's open him up. And then there's one more thing to open. This is what I was talking about with nice packaging. So I take him out, and he's actually attached. And here is the really cool pin back. Once you take the pin back off, he's not attached to this anymore, and it's actually a 3-pin post pin. I've never had one of those before. Here's a closer look at the back. They have the FiGPiN logo. So here he is in his glory. I love how detailed his eyes are. Since he doesn't really have a prominent nose or mouth, his eyes is what draws you to him and communicates his emotion to you in the movie. And you could have it displayed like this as well. Look, it's like a little Wally on top of a big Wally, and the eyes just get you, and I cannot handle this cuteness. I gotta change it back. Here is Eve next to Wally, and I could definitely see why a lot of people are FiGPiN collectors. Just having them displayed all next to each other, I feel like would be so pretty. Here is Eve on top of Eve. There are a lot of pieces that go into this pin. And then here are Wally and Eve together. So I'm going to put them on my board and show you my updated Wally collection. I kept the top arranged pretty similarly. I just love how these match together, even though this one, the love one, doesn't match the set. I feel like it goes with the rectangles. Wally Fantasy, my friend got me because it's one of my favorite lines of the film. I don't want to survive, I want to live. And then here's the first new one that I added since showing you this board. I thought this one looked absolutely perfect with the blue Eve next to it because it kind of looks like it's a set because they both kind of have a background and they're around the same size. These 4 came in a set by and large. The rubber elements here I love, and I love the little details of Wally's tracks and Eve's plant symbol. This one I did not show on my channel yet. It's an Ellie 750. It's from the Pixar Party 2016, and there's a whole collection of different Pixar films, but when you open this one up, it's Wally. You can see more clearly that it's the Luxo ball with the stained glass element. I thought it was a star and a moon upon first glance. It took until opening this pin to realize it actually is the Luxo ball because of the color scheme. I feel like it would fit a star and a moon, you know? Some more cute but essential pins for Wally pin collection. And then my LE 300 stained glass film strip. Love, love, love that one. And then I actually got all of the 2021 pins since filming the last video. This one's from the new Pixar Valentine Shop Disney mystery box, and I think this one is the sweetest. that Wally is just offering the boot to Eve and she's giggling and super happy, and you can tell Wally's just in love. Since my last video, I was able to complete this LE 500 set by getting Mo. And I absolutely love the placement where I put Mo, because you see a tinier boot next to a bigger boot with the roach. And these open and close. I think this set looks so cute together, and it looks really good in the box. But ultimately, I'm a pin displayer. You're out of this world. So cute and so sparkly. My biggest pin on this board is a fantasy. I think it's super unique. They really complement each other well. I'm still missing the Eve, which I don't know what I'm gonna do if I get her, because this board is definitely full. But it'll go on my second one, which I started. This is one of my absolute new favorites because it's so unique, and I showed it in a pin mail video and I went into detail why I love this pin so much. I'll link it above. And it's an LE 100 from Artland, and they are completely Disney licensed. A limited 250 WDI pin. It almost looks like a fantasy pin, it's huge. Another one of the new Wally pins, and they're in these more cutesy styles. This one was my favorite of the bunch. I just love the details of Wally plus Eve in the heart and the boot, and him saying Eva. So cute. I love pins that really bring the characters to life, you know? I didn't show this one yet. I got it recently, a little hidden Mickey Wally surfboard. And I like the little details of his solar panel and then the E for Wally. LE 400 Wally poster representing when it won the Academy Award. Another one of the new ones.
Another one.
An LE 500 Hong Kong release. So pretty. The captain. It moves. My Wally PTD. I am beyond excited. This is my first one. I know there's an Eve one, and there's one of the captain, and there's one of Wally and Eve. I will definitely get them all one day, but one ice cream at a time. Although, according to Wally, you gotta go two at a time. I am very drawn to the ones that take place on Earth because there's not too many of them. I love his little home that he made for himself, so this pin is one of my favorites. This is appropriately an LE 1200. I love this one. I feel like it's one of the most adorable ones I have on here, with the little gears, and it's a Mickey hat. This really works with Wally because in the movie he can shove himself into his body because he's scared, shy, and then it has the little boot and the gears. For a little pin, it has so many details. I love it. A gorgeous fantasy profile. A couple more new ones. A lot has changed with the arrangement of the board, especially the bottom half, but I had to keep the fantasy profile and this Wally one holding a garbage lid on top of his head, holding hands. Some Loungefly ones from the Pixar Bow series. I love the Wally one, and I have the Pixar Luxo one finally on its way to me. And then finally the FiGPiNs that I showed you earlier. Here's an overview of my full to capacity Wally board. And then I have a couple stragglers here because I'm definitely not done collecting Wally. So my plan is to have this little board filled up with Wally as well. And I actually just got the second and third emoji here in the mail yesterday from a trade. That's it for my Wally pin collection as of late. I actually do have one coming in the mail, so stay tuned for that in a pin mail video to come. I'm just super happy with how the board turned out. It's just super satisfying when I'm able to put pins together and there's no significant gaps between them. And it's hard because they're all different shapes and sizes and everything. And if you haven't already, please subscribe for more pin content from me every Tuesday. And as always, take care of yourselves and have a magical day. Bye.